Hello students, today we will do some problems based on straight lines in 3 dimensions. And in this case, let us take the first question to find the angle between the diagonals of a cube. For this, consider a cube having edge small a. Take this point as origin, this is the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. And let us take the edge of the cube is small a. Edge means side. And let us take this point A, B, C, D, E and F, and this point is G. Now we have to find the coordinates of every vertex of the cube. So first of all, let side is equal to small a. Therefore coordinates of the points are, A point is on the x-axis, so its coordinates are A 0 0. Similarly B is on the y-axis, so coordinates are 0 a 0. Similarly coordinates of C are 0 0 a, it is on the z-axis. Now D point is in the xz plane, so there will be A 0 a. E is in the xy plane, so there will be x coordinate, y coordinate and z will be 0. Similarly F is in the yz plane, so there will be 0 a and a. G point is in the space, so its coordinates will be a and a. And this is origin, so coordinates are 0 0 and 0. Now diagonals of cube are, in this diagram diagonals are OG, similarly CE, and from the other side it is AF and BD. So there are 4 diagonals of this cube. Now direction numbers of OG are, direction numbers of OG, take the difference of the coordinates a minus 0 and a minus 0, that is a and a. Take a common, so there will be 1 1 1. Therefore direction cosines of OG are, from direction numbers find direction cosines and divide by the square of 1 1 1 and add and take root. So there will be 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. So these are the direction cosines of OG. Similarly we will find the direction cosines of every diagonal. Now the other diagonal is CE. Similarly direction cosines of CE are, now CE, if we take the difference then there will be a minus 0 and 0 minus a. There is little change in the last coordinate, there will be 0 minus a, means we can write it as 1 by root 3 and minus 1 by root 3. There will be negative in the last coordinate. Now similarly direction cosines of, next is AF, and in AF there will be 0 minus a minus 0 and a minus 0, means there will be negative in the front. Minus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. Similarly direction cosines of BD are, now there will be negative in the middle term, 1 by root 3, minus 1 by root 3 and 1 by root 3. So these are the direction cosines of the 4 diagonals. And we have to find the angle between any 2 diagonals of the cube, any 2 diagonals. Take any 2 diagonals. Let theta is the angle between, let us take OG and second is CE. You can take any 2 diagonals. Therefore, what is the formula for cos theta? It is equal to L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. So put the values, this is L1 M1 N1 and L2 M2 N2. 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3 plus again 1 by root 3 into 1 by root 3. Next is 1 by root 3 into minus 1 by root 3. So after solving, it is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. And this is equal to 1 by 3. So the angle between the diagonals is cos inverse 1 by 3. You can remember this formula as if the side of cube is smaller or larger, you can take any side. Diagonal angle will always remain the same. Now consider example number 26 of NCERT. A line makes angle alpha, beta, gamma, delta with 4 diagonals of a cube. Then prove that this condition. Same diagram as in the last question and same question up to the direction cosines of all the diagonals. You have to repeat the question up to the direction cosines of all the 4 diagonals. Now the next step, let LMN be the direction cosines of a line makes angle alpha, beta, gamma, delta with, suppose that first is OG, CE, BD and AF respectively. Therefore, what is cos alpha? Alpha is the angle between OG and line having direction cosines. These are the two direction cosines. And apply the formula for L1, L2, M1, M2. So there will be L by root 3 plus M by root 3 plus N by root 3. Take 1 by root 3 common. L plus M plus N. Similarly, cos theta. Take second diagonal. And there will be negative in the last term. L plus M minus N. Cos gamma. There will be negative in the middle term. 1 by root 3. L minus M plus N. And what is cos delta? Negative in the first term. Minus L plus M plus N. So these are the 4 values. Now take the left hand side, which we have to prove. Consider the left hand side, and this left hand side is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma plus cos square delta. Scale all these and add. When we scale this, there will be 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3 in all the terms. So take 1 by 3 common. And now next is L plus M plus N whole square plus second term L plus M minus N whole square plus L minus M plus N whole square plus last term is minus L plus M plus N whole square. And now there will be calculation work. And we have to prove that this is equal to 4 by 3. There will be L square, L square, L square 4 times. 4L square. Similarly 4M square and similarly 4N square. And remaining terms are 2LM plus 2Mn plus 2NL. From the first term, there will be 3 terms. Similarly, in the second term, there will be 2LM positive, minus 2Mn and minus 2NL. In the third term, minus 2LM, minus 2Mn and plus 2NL. And in the last term, there is minus 2LM, plus 2Mn and minus 2NL. And 2LM cancel with 2LM. Similarly, 2Mn is 2Mn and 2NL with 2NL. So there will be 1 by 3 and take 4 common. L square plus M square plus N square. And we know that L square plus M square plus N square for direction cosines is equal to 1. So this is 4 by 3 and that is the right hand side. Now there is very important concept that line passing through a point and perpendicular to two lines. For this, consider question number 20 of miscellaneous exercise. Find the vector equation of the line through the point 1 to minus 4 and which is perpendicular to these two lines. So first of all, let us take this line as number 1 and number 2. We have to find the equation of line passing through one point. And in the solution, equation of the line through the point 1 to minus 4 is, we need two things. First is point and second are direction numbers to find the equation of a line. But we have only point. So equation is x minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 is equal to z minus z1. Divided by direction numbers are missing. So let us take A, B and C. Number 3 question, where A, B, C are direction numbers of line. Now we have to find the values of A, B and C. Now number 1 is perpendicular to number 3 and number 2 is also perpendicular to number 3, and when the lines are perpendicular then the product of the direction numbers is 0. Therefore 3a minus 16b plus 7c is equal to 0, and second equation is 3a plus 8b minus 5c equal to 0. Let us take number 4 and number 5 equation, and we can solve this equation proportionally by cross multiplication method. So solving 4 and 5 by cross multiplication method. 2, 3, 1, 2. Coefficient of second term are minus 16 and 8, and third term is 7 minus 5. First is 3, 3, and again second term coefficients are minus 16 and 8. So after solving, this is A over is equal to B over is equal to C over. Now first pair is 16 into 5, 80 minus 8 into 7, that is 56. And next 21 plus 15, and next is 24 plus 48. So this is equal to A by 24, B over 36, and C by 24 plus 48, it is 72. And you can take 12 common from this. So there is 12 common, that is A by 2, B over 3 and C by 6. And let us take it is equal to K. So the value of A is 2K, B is 3K and C is 6K. Therefore from number 3, equation of line was point is 1 to minus 4, 1 to minus 4. So equation is x minus 1 divided by first value of A is 2k, y minus 2 divided by 3k, and z plus 4 divided by 6k. And now we can take common k from the denominator. So the equation of line is x minus 1 by 2, y minus 2 by 3 is equal to z plus 4 by 6. And in the vector form, the equation will be, vector form is r is equal to a plus lambda b. A point is 1, 2, minus 4. I cap plus 2j minus 4k, position vector of the point, plus lambda times direction numbers are 2, 3, 6. 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 6 k cap, which is the required equation of the line. Now you can solve this question based on the previous method. Find the equation of the line through the point 2, minus 1, 3 and perpendicular to these two lines. Now lines are in the vector form. First of all, you can convert these lines into the Cartesian form, or you can solve directly also. And this is the answer of this question. Now there is very important question. Find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 2, 3, minus 8 to this line. Also find the image and the length of the perpendicular. So this question is very important question. In the solution, first of all, convert this line into the proper form. Take negative sign common. So there will be x minus 4 by minus 2, y minus 0 by 6, and z minus 1 by minus 3. So this is the line. Let us take this is a given line and there is a given point. You can say that P 2, 3, minus 8. I draw a perpendicular from the point P on this line. Let us take PM is the perpendicular. Now this M point is called the foot of the perpendicular and we have to find the coordinates of this point. Now this given line is x minus 4 minus 2. This is the given line. So first of all, let the point is P 2, 3, minus 8. Now draw PM perpendicular to line number 1. Let us take this line as number 1 line. So the first step is any point on line 1 is, now the method to find any point on the line is put that line is equal to, let us take lambda and find the values of x, y and z from this. So any point on this line is, any point on this line, let us take that point is M. From first and last, if we will put x minus 4 by minus 2 is equal to lambda, then what will be the value of x from here? It is minus 2 lambda plus 4. Similarly, put second term is equal to lambda, then there will be 6 lambda and z is minus 3 lambda plus 1. So this is any point on the given line, any point, and let us take this point is M. Now we know point P and we know point M also. So when we subtract these two, there will be the direction numbers of PM. So in the next step, therefore direction numbers of PM are direction numbers of PM. x2 minus x1, this is x2 minus 2 lambda plus 4 minus x1. Similarly y2 minus y1, this is z2 minus z1 plus 8. That is direction numbers are minus 2 lambda plus 2, 6 lambda minus 3 and minus 3 lambda plus 9. Now PM line is perpendicular to the given line number 1. And when the two lines are perpendicular, then the product of the direction numbers is 0. Direction numbers of this line PM are given minus 2 lambda plus 2, and the direction numbers of the line which is given are, we have already find the direction numbers, and direction numbers are minus 2, 6, minus 3, minus 2, 6, minus 3. Direction numbers of PM are given, direction number of this line are also given. So take the product, minus 2 plus M1 M2, 6 lambda minus 3 into 6 plus minus 3 lambda plus 9 into minus 3 is equal to 0. And from this, find the value of lambda. Open the brackets. 4 lambda minus 4 plus 36 lambda minus 18 plus 9 lambda minus 27 equal to 0. So this is 49 lambda and it is again minus 49. So there will be value of lambda is equal to 1. And put this value in the point M. Therefore point M is put the value of lambda, it is 1, that is minus 2 plus 4, 6 and minus 3 plus 1, and that is equal to 2, 6, minus 2, which are the coordinates of point M. And this point M is the foot of the perpendicular. So in this way we can find the foot of the perpendicular. Therefore, foot of perpendicular is 2, 6, minus 2. Now we have to find the image also. Image. Suppose that this line is like a mirror, and if we put the point in the upper portion, then there will be the image in the lower portion, and draw a line MP dash. Now P dash is the image of the point P, and we have to find the coordinates of the point P dash. And let us take alpha, beta, and gamma. So in the next step, first of all, suppose that let P dash alpha beta gamma be the image of point P. If M is the if P dash is the image of the point P, then M is the midpoint of PP dash. Therefore, M is the midpoint of PP dash. It means by midpoint formula. So apply the midpoint formula. Coordinates of M are alpha plus 2 by 2, beta plus 3 by 2, and gamma minus 8 by 2. So these are the coordinates of point M. But we know that the coordinates of point M are 2, 6, minus 2. Therefore, by comparing, put first coordinate is equal to 2, second coordinate beta plus 3 by 2 is equal to 6, and third coordinate is equal to minus 2. So find the values of alpha. It is equal to 2, beta is 12 minus 3, 9, and gamma is minus 4 plus 8, that is 4. Therefore, image is 294. And this is very important concept. 294 is the image of the point 2, 3, minus 8. So one thing remaining, we have to find the length of the perpendicular also. And length of the perpendicular is PM. Also, next line. Also PM is equal to, simply find the distance between two lines. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square under root. And this is equal to 0 plus 9 plus 36, and which is equal to under root 45. So in this way we can find the image, foot of the perpendicular, and the length of the perpendicular. Now based on this concept, you can solve these three questions. First is find the image of the point 163 in this line. You can find as in the previous question, image of the point. Second question, find the foot of the perpendicular drawn from point A to the line joining 2 points. Line joining 2 points, line joining B and C. C point is 353, B point is 471, and there is one point A, 103. Draw one perpendicular, and you have to find the foot of the perpendicular as in the previous question. But problem is this, that equation of this line is missing, but we have 2 points. So just apply the 2-point form of the line and find the equation of the line BC, and that equation is x minus x1, y minus y1 7, z minus z1, and denominator is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, and z2 minus z1. Then you can proceed as in the previous question. And in the third question, find the distance of the point this from this line. Distance means perpendicular distance. And first of all, you have to find the foot of the perpendicular. Then you can find the distance, and this will be the answer. So in this case, in this way, you can try all these questions.